As a realtor in Canada, having a website with all your MLS listings on it is critical to your success. But what is the best way to go about it? Does it all seem too technical and complicated for you? Well, that's what we thought too when we first started looking into the different ways to get these MLS listings onto our client's site. So what we did is researched until we couldn't research anymore. With all of our findings, we put together a guide for Canadian realtors on the best way to do this complicated task, along with this video to explain everything in a simple and logical way so that anybody can understand it. There's a link in the description to the article if you'd like to read it. If you find this video helpful and interesting, we would really appreciate you clicking the like button. And if you are interested in more content just like this, then why not subscribe to our channel so you're notified when we release new videos. So, the first thing that we need to make clear is the different methods to get the MLS listings from the MLS system to your website and the pros and cons of each. There are three main ways. Number one is traditional IDX. This is a system that has been used for a long time by real estate professionals for their websites in Canada, and the one that is used by the most. Think about IDX like one of those multi-picture frames. You know the ones that parents often give to grandparents with loads of pictures of the grandkids in them? Well, with traditional IDX, the pictures, your listings, are already in the frame and you can't take them out or move them around. All you can do is display the entire frame the exact way you received it. So there will need to be a listing section on your website where the properties will be listed, but you will have no control over the order they are displayed in, what information is shown, or how it is shown. A good example of this would be if you wanted to group properties into small subsections based on home type, like condos, townhomes, and houses. You wouldn't be able to do it with IDX. The conclusion we came to on traditional IDX is that it was probably good back in the day, but now it is time for something better. Number two is an API. This is a more modern data transfer method and is the new standard in Canada for real estate web design with MLS listings. You will get much more control over the listings on your website, but there will be a larger cost involved. If we use the example of the picture frame from before, just imagine an API as a constant stream of pictures, or listings in your case, being sent with no display frame whatsoever and no way to organize things inside the frame. So what I mean by this is that you will have to pay someone to develop custom elements for your website and probably use another software program, not your CRM, on top of all the other programs you're already using. The main problem of API is that unless you want to pay a lot of money for some very custom coding and additions to your website, you will probably have to subscribe to another software on top of everything else that will handle the incoming data and allow you to customize it to a small extent on your website. So even though it is a better option than traditional IDX, it still is missing one main component, and that is an integration with your CRM. That's where things get powerful and helpful beyond measure, when you can control your entire business from one place. That brings us to number three, Respacio's Listings Management System. This is by far the most advanced and results-driven method of real estate web design for Canadian realtors right now. Going back to the example of the picture frame, let's quickly recap. We started off with traditional IDX, that is a pre-populated multi-frame that you can display, no changes at all. Then we had the newer API, that is a stream of pictures where you need to have third-party software that integrates with your picture frame, website, so that you can organize and display the data how you want. But those third-party applications will also come with limitations. Now, the listings management system is like an all-in-one done-for-you package. Imagine for a moment one of those digital picture frames that shows exactly what you want when you want. Well, the digital picture frame is your website, and the Respacio Listings Management System is the engine that drives and controls what is displayed and how it is displayed. Best part is, it's a part of your CRM, so everything is under one roof. Contacts and properties together with full website display control and analytics inside the only software you will need, your CRM. Now that you have this incredible all-in-one integration, you can do all sorts of cool things with MLS listings. But the main benefit is that you are in control of how the property cards and individual property pages look and what information is included. Maybe you want to show less information, just enough to get them interested so they will fill out your call to action form and you can speak to them directly. Maybe you want to highlight some featured properties or new to the market properties on your homepage above the fold. Or maybe you want to organize listings into clever pages or sections of commonly searched queries like homes with pools, homes with finished basements, and many others. These are what we call short lists in our world, but there will be another video on that soon. If you're saying to yourself now, this sounds great, but where do I start and what do I have to do? Well, there are 8 steps you have to take to implement a new website with the Respasio MLS Listings Management System. Step 1, take our CRM for a test ride. This is 100% free for 14 days, and you will learn the basics of property and contact records, where your incoming MLS feed is located and what the settings are, working with pipelines and deals, and running property matches. Once your trial is complete, it will be time to subscribe and really get started. Step 2, import all your contact data. Together, we will investigate where and how your contacts are currently stored, how to best extract that data, and then structure it to be imported into the Respasio CRM. Here you will realize just how customizable the system is because you will be able to create any field you need to match your existing data. And you will have the freedom to lay it out however you want so your contact record is bespoke to your specifications. Step 3, build and map the API feed from Realtor.ca to the Respasio CRM. This is what makes the Respasio MLS Listings Management System truly amazing. We are already official CREA partners, so we have a feed from their portal in our ecosystem. So you tell us what properties you want from your real estate board, and we will take care of the rest. All the listings will always be there in your CRM and always be up to date. Step 3, plan your website. To us at Respasio, this is the most important stage of any website build we do. We harp on about it so much because we truly believe it will make the difference between success and failure. We do this in 5 stages: structure, conversions, SEO, content, and wireframing. There's a lot to it and too much to get into today, but I've put a link to the article and video we created on the topic in the description below. Step 4, build a second API from the Respasio CRM to your new website. Once you've told us the how, where, and what of your MLS listings for your website, there is not much left for you to do here, and our tech team will go straight to work building the data feed so what you want is what you get. No questions asked. Step 5, front-end UX or user experience design. This is where we finally start to discuss how your website will look. The creative juices will start flowing and your design wish list will begin to come to life. This stage is completed on top of the wireframe we created earlier, and special Adobe web design software is used by the designer. You can either work with your own graphic designer or we can recommend one for you. This is where you need to get your brand image right and make sure your site is beautiful and professional. Step 6, build and customize your CRM. Now, in order for everything to work and for you to take full advantage of the Respasio Listings Management System for your new website, you will need your CRM to be set up according to the way you and your team work. One of our business analysts will work side by side with you to set up all your workflows, automations, and templates so the software actually works and people actually want to use it. During this process, you will learn a lot about pipelines, deals, and the automation engine that does admin tasks for you. Step 7, build and develop your real estate website. Listen, I promised you earlier I would keep it simple and stay away from the techie stuff. So let's do that. This is the stage where our highly talented team of website developers will take the instructions you have created during this process and make it a real living, breathing website. Once they are done, you will get a demo site link to review and test every nook and cranny of the site. We will never go live until you are 100% satisfied and have signed off. Step 8, launch your new website. That's it, you've arrived. After all the planning, designing, developing, and testing, you're ready to launch your site. Now all your listings from your MLS system are on your website exactly how you need them to be in order to drive more traffic, leads, and sales into your business. Remember, your journey started with choosing the right method to get your MLS listings onto your website, Respasio's Listings Management System. Then the process you went through to implement it was take the Respasio CRM for a test drive and subscribe, bring all your contact data into the CRM, build the feed from Realtor.ca to your CRM, plan your website from the ground up, build the feed from the CRM out to your website, UX design the front end of your site, customize your CRM, build and develop your website, and finally launch. Well, I hope that this video has helped you understand the world of real estate websites in Canada with MLS listing. If it has, give this video a like, we would really appreciate it. And if you want to see more content like this and be notified when we release new videos, then please subscribe to our channel. If you're interested in speaking to a Respasio business analyst about your new real estate website, I have put a link in the description for you so you can get in touch with us today. As always, thank you for watching and see you next time.